Hello, this is Greg Galson Green Greg's coming to you on 10 August 22. Time on deck is 2040 hour Central Daylight Time. My friends, what happened in Mar-a-Lago? Mar-a-Lago. And this happened to you. How about this? Do you realize that the Internal Revenue Service is hiring 87,000 new agents, 87,000 investigators? These aren't just investigators. These guys are going to be armed. As you may have heard, that they actually bought $700 million in ammo also. So get this, the IRS, the Senate approved $80 billion for IRS funding with $45.6 billion for enforcement. Of course, this raises a whole lot of questions about who's going to be targeted for these audits. And the IRS Commissioner Charles Redding said that these resources won't increase audit security on a small scale or middle incomes. Really? Middle income Americans. Really? Well, who else are they going after? They're going to be going after small businesses, we believe. And a lot of us who are independent, who work for ourselves in any capacity, you're going to be targeted. If you make big donations, you're going to be targeted. So you got to watch out. Guys, let me just paint the picture. How can they use 87,000 new investigators? Yeah, hang on a minute. Before I do that, and I'm going to show you that they're armed. I'm going to show you a couple of things, guys. This is going to blow your mind. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe, bang the notification bell, and click all. And by the way, check with prepwithgreg.com. Because right now, if you're not prepping, what are you doing, guys? Long-term food storage. You know you're going to need this with the stuff coming up. Prospects for war, economic crash, and everything. And this is stuff that you can very easy because these buckets are sealed and the pouches inside them are sealed. They're lightweight. They're easy to buck out with, my friends. So check it out, prepwithgreg.com. We got specials there, $150 off a 3-month supply, $50 off of a 1 month supply. Oh, yeah, that bucket, 2 of those make 1 month. So 6 of them are a 3-month supply. 2,000 calories a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner in each one, and make you a winner because the other competitors are often got 800 calories a day, which is starvation diet. All right, my friends. You just won't believe this. I'm going to have to show you a couple of things here real fast. You got to see this, and then we're going to talk. We're going to talk about Mar-a-Lago and some other things. Just hold on to your britches here. But we're going to make this quick. IRS agents that must, get this, carry gun. IRS has hired agents these 87,000 must carry gun, use deadly force during dangerous assignments. What? Are you kidding me? Holy guacamole, smoke and moly. 87,000. Guys, this is an army. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We'll get back to that in a little bit. Hang on, let me stop this share. Wow, guys, that is an army. Think about it. So let's put this in perspective. 80,000 people. What can you do with 87,000 agents? Okay, let's say they each work 5 days a week for 50 weeks. They'll take 2 weeks vacation. And although they're talking about working long hours, they're actually talking about them working exceedingly long hours, extra days. So they got so much work to do. But think about this. So that's 250 days. Now let's say a year available to them to work. Now, if they see two people to interrogate a day, morning, one in the morning, one in the evening, then they're hitting 500. They're hitting 500 people per agent. 500 people per agent times 87,000 agents. That's 43,500,000 people they would interrogate. Okay, let's say they do one a day. Okay, then guys, that's over almost 22 million people. Okay, then let's say they spend 2 days, and it's over 10 million people. Any way you slice it, this vast force of federal agents can go after a whole lot of people. So who are they going after? Really? What's their objective? Why so many? Never before. Wow, this is nuts. This is nuts. So yeah, think about this. You got to put this in the pipe and smoke it when you're looking at everything else. And this country right now is in a pretty rough spot given what just went on in Mar-a-Lago. And let's just talk about that for a minute. The Palm Beach, Florida is where Donald Trump's estate's at, Mar-a-Lago. And they say that there were something like 30 to 40 agents that hit that place. 30 to 40 agents while he was away. I'll tell you something. There could be up to possibly 85 million Americans that are really PO'd about this. People may be extremely ticked off. Or even though it's just usually in a country, a third of you people are passionate over here, and a third of you people are passionate over here, and a third of people in the middle don't care. So even if it's just a third of the people in this country, this represents a huge number of people that's going to be extremely agitated. So there's a couple of things to talk about with it. We got to watch it. There may be a trap in this. So I'm going to come to that in a minute. So all I need to look at here is that what's trending on Twitter? Civil war, national divorce. These are the terms that's getting out there. This is the stuff people are talking about. So people are really ticked off. I mean, why did Trump get elected in the first place? Because people were tired of the deep state. They know the government has gotten too big for its britches. Well, now the federal agencies are seemingly weaponized. Okay, they can't be. Oh, well, what did I just show you? The IRS. You talk about weaponization, a new army of 87,000 agents that's told they must carry bang-bangs, nugs. Yeah. Wow. So as Trump said, it is prosecution misconduct, prosecutional misconduct, the weaponization of the Justice Department. Yeah, that's what Trump said about it. I'm sure you heard that. Of course, House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy says the Department of Justice, Justice, has reached an intolerable state of weaponized politicization. When Republicans take back the House, we will conduct an immediate oversight of the department, follow the facts, and leave no stone unturned. And then he followed with Attorney General Garland, preserve your documents and clear your calendar. So we're coming after you. We're going to get you. We're going to come after you for this. So there's the hope. And this is why I'm not to take the bait that they're putting out there. What bait am I talking about? It's clear they want to do two things. They want to try to they're doing everything they can to keep Trump from running. They want to disqualify him before he can run for office. That's one. Two, they're probably trying to hide what's going on with the Biden family, which has really come to the forefront. They want to get that swept under the rug. So there's other stuff in the news so people don't see that. What's the birdie? Oh, yeah, let's don't talk about, what is the FBI doing? I mean, who do they go after? Hillary Clinton had 33,000 suspicious emails on her server. They were just allowed to clean it up, get rid of it all. Cell phones that they were using, all smashed with a hammer, but that's okay. Hunter Biden, oh yeah, he's such a wonderful guy. But no, we don't need to watch these guys and how his dad was influenced, how his dad met so many times the foreign officials orchestrated by Biden, by Hunter, which his dad had died. Okay. I didn't want to get really political on this stuff, but guys, this is what's happening here is the FBI has become political. They've chosen sides. And I think this is still largely at the top, but they have chosen sides. We've got terrorist cells training in the United States. Our borders are wide open. And are they looking at these guys? So how about the sleeper cells from Iran that the general from the Revolutionary Guard in Iran said, we had sleeper cells targeting over 20 substations in the United States. He said this years ago. Is anybody looking for them? What are they looking at? If you're a mom or a dad, you got a kid in school, and they're wanting to tell you that the kid's got to do certain things, or they're teaching CRT, and if you don't agree with it, you're in trouble with them. You believe that? That's who they're going after. Who do they? I just did a video a few days ago talking about their list of what they consider to be the if you believe in and quote things out of the Constitution, if you like a Betsy Ross flag, or if you like a Gadsden flag, you might be a terrorist. You see who they're focusing on? People that quote our founding fathers, the very foundation of this country. If you quote the Bill of Rights, you might be a terrorist. But if you're out here training in your other countries and you got bad designs, don't worry about that. We don't need to look at that. That's okay. Really? That's what it looks like. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm totally off base. Let's say something in the comments below. Let me know what you think about it. But guys, this is highly irregular. Is this how our army's working too? Wow. So, we got to take all these things into account. So what is that? Who is the IRS going to go after? Just because they tell you they won't doesn't mean dink them. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean squat. We know what, yeah. Who's the FBI going after? So who is the IRS going to go after these 87,000? I just gave you the numbers. That's an enormous force and go after millions of you. Yeah. And why are they armed? They're not arming to go after corporations and big business. No. Oh yeah, of course, the nug control that's going on. I mean, just put it all together, my friends. Put it all together. It doesn't look good. So I got to end this video here in a minute. So let me finish up. So it looks like they're trying to keep Trump from running. Yeah, Mark Elias, the top lawyer for Rodham Clinton, Rodham Clinton, for presidential campaign in 2016, who also pushed that disproven Russian Trump collusion story. He points to the U.S. Code, Title 18, Section 2071. And he's saying based on that, if you had documentation, you kept documentation back from the federal government that it says you can't, you got to be disqualified from office, you can't serve in office, you got to be taken out of office, blah, 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 blah. Of course, a lot of people look at that and says, now, wait a minute. Our campaigns, presidential campaigns, are governed by the Constitution, not some federal code. And to change the Constitution requires 2/3 of the states to prove it, or you got to have a convention of states. So, Constitution Convention. So, of course, they still try to legislate against some of the other amendments that we all dearly love out of our Bill of Rights, right? Tons of. Anyway, so this is what we're talking about, guys. The federal government is being weaponized against who? Why? For what? You tell me. This is why, guys. Now, here's the hope. What they want you to do is react. Because then they'll use that as ammo against us to take their nugs to turn everything around. Just hold on. Just hold on. We still got hope because we got a midterm election coming. If enough people show up and really, really vote, it's going to be hard for them to overcome the momentum. And it may swing in such a way that that House minority leader becomes a House majority leader. Then Kevin McCarthy can make good on his promises to investigate the FBI and other agencies. And oh yeah, a lot of Republicans are up in arms over this, and they're going to want to bring all this stuff down. The public is up in arms. They want to bring these agencies down. There's a lot of talk about defunding right now. So I'm expecting sweeping change. If we sweep a new crowd into the Congress, we'll get a sweeping change on the Hill. Let's hope. So, and also go to freedomrestorationfoundation.org and go to the Action Center and make sure that your congressman hear your voice. Let's do this first, okay, guys? Otherwise, if things do get hot, divorce is better than a war. Wars are awful. Wars are horrible. They're catastrophic. We don't need that. Let's hope we don't have to come to this point. Let's hope we don't even need a divorce. But our country is really two countries. It's pretty obvious. So I just want y'all to bear that in mind. And I think I've said enough. I had some other websites that's going to show, but we've said enough tonight. Friends, be careful, be vigilant, keep your eyes wide open, head on the swivel, guys, and pray and prep. Right now, pray, prep, and be peaceful as much as you can. Don't let somebody run over you. No, you can't do that. Somebody kicks your door down, you gotta take care of your family. You know what I mean? We're coming in after you. Well, probably don't matter who they are either. Anyway, you know what I mean. My friends, God bless. Take care. And I'll catch you live later. Bye. There you go.